Hey, hi, how are you? And welcome to a different kind of video. I'm not going to be playing any games this video. Instead, I'm just going to be talking, so it might seem a little boring, which is why I'll probably throw some gameplay in the bag, maybe some edits, just to ease the burden of my ranting. But basically, I just want to talk about where I've been for the past 4 days, right? And normally I wouldn't really do these kinds of videos. I'm not a person to update, or I haven't been updating at all in the entire history of my channel, as short as it may be. Because I mean, back then nobody really was watching, you know? Like, believe it or not, I took 172 days off. No one was really waiting for me in that sense, right? So I just came back like it was nothing. There was nobody to come back to, you know? But now, or at least recently, I received 2 subscribers. I think I know who one of them is. I'm not sure. They don't really tell me who it is, but I'm pretty 99% sure one of them is a person called Maggots. Bless you. Shout out to you. I don't know who the second one is. He just came out of nowhere. Whoever you are, if you're watching, thank you as well. But yeah, I have 2 currently. And, you know, when you're doing this at the beginning and you're posting the post, you're receiving barely any concurrent viewers. Literally 0, actually, in my case. You know, you're not having someone show up or attempt to show up every video. It just becomes like a hobby kind of thing, which I guess originally this was, right? It was just a hobby kind of thing to like see what I could do, you know, see if I could make funny videos of me playing games and me uploading them. But you know, when you gain 2 subscribers, it kind of changes. When you gain 1 subscriber, it kind of changes, especially one who encouraged me. Thank you for that message. I don't I don't know, it feels like if you don't keep up or you don't deliver, you kind of disappoint them. And I don't really want to disappoint those 2 that I have. As minor as they may be, I don't want to disappoint them at all. You know, every time I'm like awake early in the morning, I think, how are they thinking currently, you know?
What do you mean by that?
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I'm worried about how they think of me not uploading, even though they probably don't worry too much about me. I mean, I'm not the best creator on YouTube, right? I'm not the most funniest or most smartest, you know. I'm not the best is what I'm trying to say. But I think that's what makes it extra special to me. It's because these 2 individuals, wherever they are in the world, they chose to subscribe to me and give me like a chance, you know? I'm not the best, obviously. I don't have the best PC or years of editing experience to flaunt. I'm just one person with like a bummy laptop and a PlayStation trying to record things and make it funny as possible. Try to make somebody crack a smile, you know? If you read my channel bio, it says trying to make your day a little bit better the best I can, right? That's kind of just what I'm doing with these kinds of videos, just making them funny in a sense. And so to have 2 people say or show me that they like it, it kind of changes you, you know? I don't know how else to explain it. Anyways, basically I haven't been anywhere. I haven't gone out of town. I'm not gonna lie and tell, you know, I was at vacation or I was visiting family. I've been at home majority of the time, but it wasn't out of laziness as much as you want to believe that. It wasn't. It was more tiredness. How do I explain this? Basically things that I've been going through within my personal life. No one died. Nothing severe happened. It's just more like, I guess I could share one. I've been babysitting with family. Okay, I know I said I haven't gone to family, but they have come here. And when you have 3 kids just in your presence alone in the house, it's so tiring. It's a new thing every second, you know. You can't get a second of rest. I looked away from one of them, like just for a second, and they broke, I think, the fence. I don't even know how they broke it. They're not tall enough to reach it. I don't know how they broke it. But you know what I'm saying? It's like it's never a second of rest, you know? And obviously I can't record when there's like 3 kids loud all over the house running around. It's difficult, you know? And so when you do try to record and you have that time for yourself, but you're that tired, you can't force yourself to like gather YouTube energy. You know, you can't be, hey, hi, how are you? How you doing? What? You can't do that, you know? I tried, believe me. I think I'll show a clip actually.
Something like fresh American growth?
Oh. Oh.
Something like fresh American growth?
Oh. I mean, yeah, just from that clip alone, you can see that. I mean, what was I thinking there, you know? But yeah, basically, I've just been a little tired and a little preoccupied with more than just babysitting, but babysitting was a part of it. And, you know, throughout the entire time, I've just been thinking about what the message that maggots sent me. Once again, bless you. Thank you very much. You know, I don't know how else to show my appreciation for you. But he told me to keep it up, you know, in a sense that he wants to see more of me. And I'm pretty sure he has been seeing more of me, right? I'm not too sure. My latest video, I put a lot of effort into it. I recorded and posted it the same day because I saw Maggot's message at that date, you know? So I posted it just for that. And funny thing is, YouTube, I don't know what happened, but it chose not to show it to anybody at all. I'm not sure if it got sent to my 2 subscribers. But literally when I checked the studio and I checked the stats, it didn't get sent to not a single soul. At least like I'd get 100 impressions at the very least. But 0, I saw straight 0. I don't know what happened. I tried changing the thumbnail. I tried changing the title. It just didn't work. I don't know why. But one person still showed up and one person still liked. I'm not sure if that's maggots. I'm sorry, dude. You're the only person that I know is watching my channel. At least I think he is. I don't know who the second subscriber is, like I said, but I think he showed up and he watched it and he liked it, you know. And it's like, it's those kinds of things that makes me feel like I'm doing a good job in what I'm doing, you know. Like I said, it's not the best, but I'm working my way up. I think I'm growing better and better. When you look at the editing of my older videos and then you look at the ones that or at least my most latest one, because I haven't been posting anything lately. That's the whole point of this video. It kind of just becomes like a sign of I think I'm heading in the right direction, you know. Whether I think I can get this channel to be something one day or not, I'm not sure, man. You know, the future is in nobody's hands, you know. I can try pump out as many videos as possible, but if no one wants to watch them, then no one really watches them, you know. I can't force somebody to watch them, and I can't blame people if they don't want to watch them, you know. I mean, YouTube nowadays is so professional. It's almost like it's a negative thing to like watch smaller creators. When was the last time you did that, you know? Besides now, if anybody new is watching this up till this point, you really don't be paying attention too much, you know. But realistically, there's tons of new channels that are out there pushing and grinding and trying to make something for themselves. And I guess you could say I'm in the same boat. But even if I were to not make my goals, the thought of having like someone, you know, perk a smile up when they watch my videos is kind of cool, you know. When someone dedicates their time watching you, it's insane. It's a feeling that's completely different, you know. This is like the most followage I have on anything social media related. I don't use social media like that besides YouTube. So, you know, even I remember when I was young, I tried to make a TikTok account. I don't know what I was thinking back then. I thought I was gonna be the next Charlie D'Amelio or something, you know, doing TikTok dances. I got nobody. Only person that liked my videos was my mother. Do you know how embarrassing that is? young me, bro, teenage me really thought I could make it somewhere, doing the renegade, whatever Charlie D'Amelio was doing. I was trying to do better. I don't even. That's a whole story for another day. Actually, I don't think I want to tell it now. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, this is something that I'm dedicated to. Something that I'm truly dedicated to. Not 14-year-old me hitting some kind of weird TikTok meme. Nah, not that. This is something I'm spending time on, hours in recording and editing. And like I said, if they don't come out being the best, I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't need to be the best now. I just need to be good enough to where, like I said, someone sees it and then they're happy with it. It doesn't need to be Mr. Beast level. No one is catching Mr. Beast. That man, he's got too many 3-year-olds on his belt. No one is catching it. But like, if I get maybe like 10, 20, maybe I can grow it and grow my potential in terms of making people happy and ultimately turning this into a career if I can. But in the meantime, it's gonna be a hobby that I do and I stick to. And now that I have people watching me, I don't want to just serve them slop, I want to try my best to make it quality so that when they watch it, and like I said, when someone else, I feel like I'm repeating the same thing. Reason number 2, I don't know what to record. If you didn't know, I use PS Plus to record my videos. It's why I recorded Resident Evil Village and not Resident Evil Requiem last video. I don't got the money to be buying these games, right? So I use PS Plus and I try to use its large catalog to see what I can record. But when I was browsing and thinking of purchasing PS Plus, you look at it and you think, yeah, this is good. There's a lot of games on this, meaning it could probably be a lot of content too, right? But now that I look at it, it's like these games are either too old or too random to like play and post on my YouTube video. Because now that I got 2 subscribers, I'm thinking I could get more. But no one is searching for Dying Light 2 gameplay, right? Or Dying Light 1, Last of Us gameplay. No one is searching for that. At least I'm assuming, right? No hate if you enjoy those genres, but I just don't think it's optimal. My most viewed video was on Marvel Tokon when the open beta came out and I got the chance to play it. And I think that was because I was playing the open beta and posting the videos when the open beta was actually live, So clearly that means I need to play the trendy games, when the trendy game comes out. But I can't afford most of these trendy games that come out. I have to like make cuts or decisions, So I'm hoping to play the Call of Duty beta when it comes out next week, which is pretty far away. And then maybe Wolverine if I get the chance to. But that's what I'm hoping for in order to grow and become bigger and, become better in my craft. But as of recently, it feels like the only thing I can do, at least now, is record Resident Evil Village. And you saw how that went. I took a chance with Exit 8 and it worked. It gave me 2 subscribers and it showed me how to move forward with this editing thing. But I just don't know what else to take a chance on, Even then, when I was playing Exit 8, I thought, yeah, nah, this is way too random of a game. No one is really searching up Exit 8. But I tried it anyways, and it worked. So I'm conflicted on what to play. I don't really know. If someone is up to this point of the video, maybe you can comment based off what you know about PS Plus and what's on its like catalog, on what I can record and what I can play, what you think might be good enough or might be way too random, just like a waste of time basically. Because I mean, I've seen it with my Detroit Become Human, I can't just record anything. My latest Detroit Become Human video, it got 0 views. I'm not afraid to admit that it got no views. And like I said, if this is a hobby kind of thing, it wouldn't matter, right, if it gets 0 views. But when you put time and a lot of time into something and you see no reward for it, it kind of just, you know, it's like working out to better yourself. Ultimately, it's not for like, I'm not sure if I'm let me rephrase that analogy. It's like working out but having a terrible diet. You're just wiping away progress. And that kind of feels like what I'm doing with, you know, playing old games and like recording them and posting them. I'm wasting not only my time, but like my progress in terms of how I grow as an editor. Thanks to maggots, I know how to follow forward with my editing. But if no one watches it and no one likes it, I don't know what to do with my editing. So I start to experiment. And who knows, I'll be trapped in like this endless cycle where I'm just reusing and distributing, and I'm just saying big words. I don't know, these are all the thoughts that are trapped in my head right now. And ultimately this video was just for 2 people. If anyone else sticked up to this point, I mean, thank you. But to those 2 people, maggots, and I don't know who else, the anonymous guy, thank you for subscribing and like, taking a chance on me. Maggots, thank you maggots for like the positive comment. You know, you could have typed anything else. You could have not typed at all, but you genuinely gave me motivation to continue and keep trying, you know. And so that's what I'll try to do. If I don't reach anyone, at least I would have reached YouTube. That's how it is, you know. And with that being said, you know, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. If no one who subscribed made it up to this point somehow, I don't know. Hopefully you enjoyed it though. Hopefully you can subscribe. Hopefully I can grow. Maybe I can turn this 2 into a 20. Then maybe a 200. 2,000 if I'm feeling extra special, you know. But concurrently, I don't think I'm qualified to reach that level yet. But I'm growing and I'm trying. Once again, please leave a comment to help me understand what I should post next, because I don't know if I should just continue with random games or if I should just wait for Call of Duty. I don't want to wait because, like I said, I have 2 people watching me concurrently. I don't want to let them down, you know, and I also don't want to like lose them. I sound so parasocial.
You're weird.
This is meant to be the outro, so I'm not gonna make it too long. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.